It's totally transformed the way I teach in almost every way.
I don't have to be the expert in everything, and we don't have to look everything up. It just makes it so much easier. So if a student has their own curiosity, they can just take the Chromebook and they can find out for themselves.
I like using the Chromebooks because everything's right there in one place, and you know exactly where presentations are, you know where documents are, and it's all organized. You can organize it based on your preference, and that way everybody kind of gets what they like with it. I do feel like I complete more work because I can do it at school or I can do it at home. So I don't have just the computer server at home. I don't have to email it to myself. It's just right there. I can get it done. It's awesome.
I don't like flipping through a book over and over again. It's boring. The technology makes it easier to work with.
Teaching is a lot different in a technology environment because I no longer stand up in front of the class and act like I know everything. I encourage the kids to use their resources a lot, and the computer gives them access to experts in areas that I could not possibly become an expert.
Teachers are definitely teaching differently with the lack of textbooks. Everything's much more accessible online. Getting your work done is much simpler. It's just changed every aspect, getting out of the Stone Age.
I think it makes it a lot easier for teachers to teach things because they are able to show more examples through the internet, and it makes classwork a little bit easier because they could just follow along in their online notes.
You can find the answer. It's right there at your fingertips. So I would say the biggest difference is the teacher, instead of becoming an expert, becomes more of a facilitator to help students find the information themselves. So students are doing more of the work, and teachers just are kind of guide students in the right direction.
Like the App Store, we've done a number of different things just by kind of exploring through the App Store, Google Body, things like Quizlet.
I like having the Chromebooks this year because the kids are always prepared for class. They don't need to remember paper, pencils, everything's on the computers and they're always working.
I like the Chromebooks in the classroom because the speed of them is much better than the old school computers and the other mini laptops that we had before. Along with the portability, we don't have to walk to the classroom, it takes up less time.
The best thing about having the Chromebooks in the classroom is if I don't know the answer, and if a student asks a question, sometimes it's convenient to give the answer, but if I don't know, I can just ask someone to search the internet, and maybe we can find the answer.
I also like how when I'm done with my work, there is other stuff to do on the Chromebooks. You can explore the technology and see all of it that it has to offer.
Student work has improved significantly having these computers in the classroom. I will give students 10 minutes to do a bell work assignment or just a quick writing assignment, and I'll get 2 to 3 times the work I used to get before we had the computers because they just feel much more confident and they can work faster on them.
Yeah, the quality of work is definitely improved with the technology. It's just much easier and much quicker than trying to write something out by hand.
The quality of my work is 10 times better because my teachers can check it online and get back to me. I don't have to email them, wait for it to be done. They can comment right on my work. I can see what they want fixed and I can fix it.
I've seen a great increase in quality of writing. There's a long way to go, but when kids can revise so easily, and we do have grammar check and things like that that they can use, it really has gotten a lot better.
"10 years ago, the teacher and the textbook were pretty much the only experts that someone had access to. Now, if you want access to information, you can just search it online.
It's very vital for teachers to have an online presence because everything that kids do nowadays is on the computer, is surrounded by technology, and for teachers to become part of that system helps us become better students.
It's allowed me to go almost entirely paperless, whereas before I was constantly making copies and the kids were doing things directly out of the textbook all the time. Now I use those things as resources, but not as the basis of my class, and I have students doing things on the computer. It's changed the way we collaborate in the classroom. We do group work, but group work has changed. It's much more efficient because the kids don't have to worry about assigning roles and things like that because the computer kind of does some of that for them.
45, about 60% of those people are men. So think if you're in China right now, you're between...
It's drastically different. I can't imagine my life without having the computers in the classroom.